Hey there, wonderful audience who have joined the Revolving Relationship today. Get ready to embark on an incredible adventure with us. Subscribe now and let's explore the concealed secrets and uncover the truth together. Today, we will delve into a challenging topic that is relevant to all of us on our journey: handling deceit and betrayal. Well, my friend, today's story about OP's 5 years long relationship ended because his mental problems and the girlfriend cheated. Let's see what happened. So first thing first, she is 28 and I'm 26. She never admitted to cheating, but she admitted she loved another man. My GF of 5 years who had nothing before she met me. I brought her to another country from a very poor one, just recently cheated on me. She never saw me depressed or anything. Only this one time. She was depressed because of her family and because she lost her job. I couldn't really listen to her since I was in a bad place too. She thought I was cheating, so she started to talk about her problems with her boss, an almost 50 years old bald dude with money. I'm a stud, built like a Greek god, but I guess you can never understand a woman. It wasn't really a job. We are athletes, so it was a sponsor of some kind. I saw the red flags, confronted her, but she always lied and gaslighted. I grabbed her phone one time and she panicked. She started to post pics in WhatsApp stories, which she never did before, and the sex, it became shallow just as her conversations. She tried to make me feel guilty the whole time because in her head it was my fault. We didn't talk as much as before, but I begged her more than once to talk with me. I even had a fight with about that. She didn't really care. So after this, she told me she has to meet this guy because they are making new partners to the supplement store. She told me they are going to sleep in a hotel. I told her immediately that's not going to happen. I made some free time so I could come with her. Now she was stressed and kept asking where I'm gonna be, what I'm gonna do during the meetings. They had to, because apparently I wasn't allowed to come since I wasn't a sponsored athlete of theirs. So they first met with a woman that took an hour at least, then the road trip back to the city took 20 minutes longer. And where they've met this another guy who was a potential athlete, they needed something like 20 minutes to find a parking slot. On the way back she was absent, like completely didn't reply to messages, nothing. This guy got 20 minutes of their time and the meeting was done. I went to get her, and her boss very clearly made some shallow comments about my flaws, which only she knew, and one of those flaws was basically my depression, because he meant a lack of ambition. I'm a pro athlete myself, so you know. After that the guy touched her shoulder gently and asked, since how long are we together? She had some bags in the guy's cars, but she didn't want to go get it. I wonder why. After we went to our motel, she told me she is very tired and went to take a bath. We came back home and I confronted her, where she first lied and said she is in love with him. Yeah, I felt crushed. She said she didn't have sex with the guy, just listened to her problems with family, etc. Almost 3 months long, I asked. I dropped her out, but my love was so strong I wanted to believe her. She was my partner, she always stood by me, that's what I thought. Then I realized she is trying to manipulate me even further, even threatens suicide, because I didn't want to go home. I asked her to show me the messages, to which she replied she didn't want to hurt me anymore, I should just trust her. LOL. She ended up deleting them, but I told her I can hack her phone, and I could see anxiety kicking in and she remained silent. So eventually I gave her a chance and started to ask questions. She was always very disturbed by it and got angry every time, but I kept asking because her story wasn't adding up. And I realized she tries to manipulate me even further with let's make a child and shit like that. She tried to deny that they were even flirting or sex texting or that she was even attracted to him. I mean, come on. So we had sex after a while, and she started all of a sudden massaging my balls. Never asked her to do something like that, so it hit me. She lied over and over again. She told her family what she did, but of course until this day never once admitted that she had sex. She was stupid enough to say things to me like, I thought I need to go home to my parents and start everything all over again, and I looked up how much money I can make back home and it's devastating, etc. So I dropped her eventually. Never saw this face of her, but I guess better sooner than later. She is now devastated and cries how much she loves me. Her family of course buys her bull crap and I'm the bad guy somehow. She thinks I'm going to forgive her one day. All in all, it hurts. She didn't have an orgasm before me or had another dick in her mouth before me. And our sex life was wild from ass to mouth. We did everything. I stood by her side when she was fighting with sickness, and her family didn't give a damn. I gave her a new life with new opportunities, so she doesn't have to live home with parents. And I supported her emotionally the whole time, even during my depression, where she contacted her real father. I helped her battle all of her childhood trauma, and in the end she treated me like garbage. I remained a gentleman because of myself and helped and still helping her get her stuff back home, because her family doesn't seem to bother, and I want her out of my life. It's not nice to feel this way, but she deserves her fucked up life because without me she can't even get some paperwork done. I dodged a bullet here. I and everyone out there with the same situation deserves better. Please leave us a comment, like and subscribe. Have a nice day and see you on the next one.